Yo guys, I'm City Impossible, and in this video I'm gonna throw some darts, but I'm gonna do some storytelling about some of the experiences I had during some games and stuff. And yeah, here we go. So the first story is when I did my first tournament. That was in 2021. Um, I I remember I only played back then for a year. Just keep that in mind. So my dad and we went to do a tournament, and we just we thought I'm not going to get far, I think. And but the craziest fact was I went to the final of that tournament, and so we got to the um, group stages. My dad and I were in separate groups. It was pretty good, to be fair, for my own. And he didn't come out of it, unfortunately, but I did. Like, I won all my matches, I think, in that one. It was 2 games, I think, in the group stage, or 3, and one of them was against a really good player. He was throwing like 60, 70 average. I won from him. I was playing a year. My average was all the time into the 30s back then. So that was for me like, how did I throw like this? And then semi-final, I won, and I got to the final, and I had to play that same guy because he also went through, but was on the other side of the knockout stages then, and I had to play him in the final. Then I lost, unfortunately, but it was such a nice experience for my first tournament I played. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the first story. I'm gonna drink something real quick, if you don't mind. Alright. Then up to the second story. So this was February last year. No, not February. May or June. I'm not sure. May or June. I had a tournament last year, and it was the youth tournament. But because it was June, it was so close to the vacation. Most people were already away with their kids and stuff, so we were only with 4 people. Me, a guy almost the same age as me, and 2 youngers. And we said like, yeah, how are we going to do this tournament? Because we're with so little people. And then the organizer said like, yeah, we're just gonna do you all 4 play one time against each other. Then we're going to do bracket A and bracket B. The 2 winners against each other for the final, and bracket B is the 2 losers, let's say, of that group stage against each other for that final. And so in the group stage, I won 2 of the 3 games, and the other guy won all 3 games. So we had to play into the final. But before we started playing in one of our games, I said, because then my double 17 and stuff was really good, and I said to him as a joke. No, I didn't say it as a joke. But I said to him, when I throw to my double 17, one step to the side, and boom, I hit it. And then in that final, I'm on double 17, and I do one step to the side, first dart, bam, they're inside into the doll 17. I take my dart out and we look at each other and we start laughing. So, we're also on like a big stage, because like that's where they were doing the finals and stuff. And everyone who was still playing, because was also a different tournament at that moment with more people. It was a double tournament, and everybody was looking at us, even our parents and stuff were looking at us like, why are you laughing? And then I lost that final, unfortunately, though, but it was so funny because we were both when I hit that, we were both looking at each other and laughing, because I said it before, that one step to the side and I hit it, and it literally went in. So yeah, this the second story. Then now a story about competition, because in October I started playing competitive into top leagues, and so my first time I joined, I was really nervous. Like, I couldn't stop shaking. My first game, 2-0 up, and then just so much stress that I lost that one 3-2. But then my second game, I won 3-2. No, 3-0, which is pretty good. And then, so that was my first really experience with the public experience for it. And not so long ago. Okay, it's been a while already, because competition ended end of April. But one of our last matches, we had to play against some guys, and I was throwing really good, almost 18 darters and stuff. And then on some point, I'm on 140. I throw treble 20, 20, and I was thinking, just a 20, that's good. Treble 20. I literally broke on a 140. And that was really crazy, to be fair, that it went in that treble when I didn't need it. Also, some games before that one, when we played a home game, I wasn't throwing all too good, but also not bad. And on some point, I was like in my double game, I was up with someone and we were really good at that one. Like, I was doing scoring really good and he just finished them. It was so good. Like, one of those legs, no, multiple of those legs, was when I hit a 100 plus, but he was just on a checkout to hit it out, to check it out. That's it. Like, one of them was I hit a treble 20, treble 19, treble 18, and everyone was like, after also, no, not in that moment, but I threw a 171, and normally if you throw 171, it gets written up and everything, and so after that game we won, and all the games went further, and at the end of the night, when all games were finished, everyone was saying, because the both teams were sitting next to each other, and everyone was saying, yeah, are we going to count that as a 171, as that's not how you normally throw it out to get it on there, but they still throw a 171. And then our opponent said, I'll let it count, it doesn't matter, like, it's just a 171. So it got written up, and to be fair, they didn't need to do that. I really don't mind about it, but it's a nice extra. And to be fair, with competition, I've won half of my games, half of my single, half of my double games. So for the first season, that's pretty good in my opinion. Hopefully next season will be better. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the stories at the moment. Thank you all for watching again. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Yo.